Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Eagles in the Digital Business. A, a Candid chat with Mosunmola. Oh,
And Sandy.
Sandy. Um, Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode. So today we have a special topic. Today we're talking about real woman, real results. So we're gonna showing you how some women, empowered women, took that leap of faith to change their life, and today they're very successful. Besides all their skepticism, scared beliefs, self doubts, all that. We hope so that this topic for today will inspire all the women out there, even men. You get also inspired. But before we dive into our topic, let's introduce ourselves. So, hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm the face of the Facebook business page, Sandy Caballero, Sandy to Empower Lives. I'm originally from Panama, but according to reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Okay, so my name is Mosunmola, the face behind this Facebook business page, mosunconsult.com. I'm originally from Nigeria. You see, we span across different global locations and different cultural backgrounds, different ages, and everything, professional backgrounds, whatever. Okay, so by choice, I live in the USA now, and I'm a healthcare worker. I've been in that profession for so many years, so many decades. And now, by choice again, I'm a digital business owner.
Thank you, Mosunmola. We also want to remind everyone that if you want to learn how you can start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is register in any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. Okay, so when you register, you will receive an email that will have the link to register for the live webinar. So our live webinar happens every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So you can register on that link. So that link will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday and one for Thursday. So you can register for either one or for both. You also get a link to watch the replay. So just in case you can catch, the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay and watch it at your own convenience. So we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, when you register to the webinar, you probably wonder, okay, but what am I going to see on the webinar? Well, on the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works, and you get the chance to hear from testimonials of the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So let's find out who were the hosts and panelists from this past Thursday's live webinar.
Learn how to earn online. This was the topic of our discussion last Thursday, and our host was Melita, who is actually a manual osteopath. So that's a profession, and that is who she is, but she's also adding the cap of the digital business ownership into it. Now, we had on the panel Taylor, who is still a registered nurse and ER nurse. We had Jennifer, who is a school bus driver. We had Caroline, who is a former wedding planner. Ride on with us and see what we have to say. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And we also have Ashley. She's a construction manager. We have Chital, an educator, and Kelly, an ex-principal recruiter in MNC. So as you see, different walks of life, different ages, some of them are doing the business full time, and some of them are doing the business on the side. But they all have something in common, and that is, they took that leap of faith to change their lives and their family's life. All right, so let's dive into our topic for today. So, what is our topic for today, Mosunmola?
Real women, real results.
Yes, that's what we're gonna be talking today. So, hello again, and welcome back to Eagles in Digital Business. I can chat with Mosunmola and
And
Sandy.
Sandy. It's easier.
So today's session is powerful because we're not just talking about possibilities, we're showing you proof. Okay, so real women, moms, career professionals, caregivers, just like you, who decided to say yes to themselves, and because of that, they changed their lives. So if they can do it, so can you.
And do it too.
Yes. So the topic today, what we're gonna be talking about.
So, we're going to talk about the proof that change is possible when you say yes to yourself.
Yes, that's right. And what are the points for today's topic?
Why stories matter and real women, real journeys.
Yes. So this is our first point. Go ahead, Musmala.
Well, our first point says why it matters. It's easy to doubt ourselves when we only see polished success stories online, right? You just hear somebody say, "Oh, I'm earning 4 figures, 6 figures." They don't tell you the obstacles they had to pass through. So you keep on wondering, is it true? But behind every successful woman or man that
Hmm.
you see today was a woman or man who once doubted if she was ready, if she was smart enough or capable. What's the difference? The difference is that they took action. They started scared, they stayed consistent. So, stories are very powerful because they show us that transformation is not reserved for the lucky, it is for the willing.
Yes, that's right. And we see so many stories, like even if you look at the famous people, like for example Oprah or Michael Jordan, for those who love basketball and sports, you know we see their success and we see, oh yeah, they have, but we don't really know the story behind that, how what they took for them to be that successful. What were the struggles that they had to go through to be able to get where they were,
Mhm.
how resilient they have to become, how perseverant, beside all the obstacles and challenges. So that's what, stories are very important, because people relate to stories, and that's how they get inspired. So share your story if you are in your social media. So we're gonna hear from today real woman, real journeys. Okay, so we're gonna be sharing some three stories today from members of our community. So they're women's. So the first one is the busy working mom, and the second one is the skeptical career woman, and the third one is the stay at home mom ready for more. So these are three powerful stories that we're going to be sharing with you. And we hope so that you get inspired with their story. So let's start with the first one. So meet Karen. Karen and the busy working mom. Okay, so this is what she's saying. Almost 6 years ago, when I joined this business, I did not have a Facebook account, no
Mhm.
online experience or tech skills. All I had was a big why, and that is to spend more time with my kids and feeling blessed. At that time, I owned a small dental lab that consumed all of my time. I remember saying no to my children every time they asked me to do something with them. It broke my heart to see the disappointment in their eyes, but I had no choice. I had to work because just like all of you, we had bills to pay. By God's grace, I came across this global online community, a global online community that gave me hope. I hung onto that hope and pushed myself outside my comfort zone and beyond what I thought I was capable of. I remember after I finished my lab work, which is at 1 a.m., I would stay up to 1 to 2 hours to work on the training. I knew I had to make sacrifices so I can make my dream come true. All of this is possible because an ordinary mom had the courage to fight for her children. I hope that my story can inspire each of you to never give up on your dreams. You are here today because you have a why and a dream, and you had a courage to take action. So don't give up now. So, just a little anecdote from her. So, she used to be very shy to speak in front of the camera. Okay, but she overcome that, and today, she speak in front of the camera, and she's not shy anymore. Um, and the other thing that she mentioned was that she kept her dental open until 2023. That's when she finally closed it. And the reason why she kept it until that time, because she wasn't still sure, if the business will keep her, afloat, that she didn't need her business anymore. So she finally closed it on 2023, and now she's fully enjoying, her life. In fact, one of the things that she posted um, early this year was that, now she was able to drive her daughter to the university, something that before she couldn't do it. So this is how, this business allow you to have that time to spend with you, for yourself, your me time, but also, with your loved ones. And things are possible when you take that leap of faith.
Mhm.
So here is our second one. So I'll read the second part if Mosunmola, you can read the first part.
Okay, so we want to talk about Lysandra, who is a mompreneur. That means she started as a skeptical career person. We are all skeptical when we start. Yes, every single one of us felt doubts, insecurities, and skepticism when we started. The difference between those making 4 to 5 figures a month over those who still work on their 9 to 5 job is that they didn't let skepticism win over the possibility of changing their lives. They knew a job that would not allow them to have the life and future they want for their family. So they started even when they were feeling fear, doubts, and insecurities. They gave it a try. They took the leap of faith, and I include myself in that boat. And I, that is speaking with you, also include myself in that boat. This is an unusual type of business. I get it. We are most used to seeing the kind of business where you are required to sell a product or provide a service in order to profit. And exactly, not having to do that is the beauty of this business.
Yeah, and she continues. We don't sell anything or recruit others. This is something that most of us found on the internet, and that increases the reason why we feel unsure and skeptical. However, once you are here, you got more than enough proof that shows this is a lifetime opportunity that you should not let pass by, simply because the system we use allows ordinary people dream big. People just like yourself and I, with no experience or background in business, not savvy at all in technology. People from every single part of the world is changing their lives through this system. It's happening. It's real, legitimate, and doable for anyone. It's for reason what you are here. So if you're here watching us, and listen to these testimonials, these are proof that, you don't need any skills, you don't need any knowledge, you just need that willing to do it and change your life, because it's possible to have a better lifestyle. Okay. So back to you, Mosunmola.
Okay, I want to talk about my friend Eden. She is a mompreneur and also a homemaker. Okay, in June 2019, Eden made a pivotal decision in her life. At the time, she thought nothing of it. But in time, that tiny little commitment proved to be a crucial decision in her life. So let's share her story with all of us. how she threw herself into the unknown and came out of it with a brand new set of skills, sharp minded focus, and a set of satisfaction in both her personal and professional life, and how you too can do it. So you see, for the longest time, entrepreneurship was something she had never even considered. Hmm. She thought chasing a career with benefits would give her the satisfaction, will bring peace of mind and sense of security into her life, even though she was aware a great deal of people do find these things in their corporate careers. Hmm. But she was just wired differently. Until one day back in 2019, when she came across a post that left her wondering about people who were crushing their personal and professional goals in the internet marketing industry. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so
So
she
she
continued.
took so
Yeah, go
she
ahead.
took that tiny little step and poked her head into their system, to see how they were doing it. And a whole new world opened up before her eyes. She realized how much ground she had to cover if she was serious about change. So she went ahead and dove into their knowledge and experience. And here is what she got out of it. She started building her business and had lots of fun doing it. She started leveraging their proven system to generate long term assets and equity for herself. She was plugged into a community of like minded individuals, and her personal life boosted as well as her professional life. And most importantly, she most importantly, she was serious about change, and she crossed her goals on a regular basis. She had grown sorry, excuse me. She had grown her online business without any previous experience, and even used the same formula to create other businesses for themselves. So you see, with the knowledge that Eden gained, she felt empowered, and today she worked with a whole bunch of people that she honestly loved. And she's happy to say today that she is closer to achieving the lifestyle that she always wanted for herself simply plugging daily on by plugging daily on her 3-step laptop freedom formula. And she wants to show you how you too can do it. Today she's looking for someone like you. She found me, who
Mhm.
related with her story on some level, to firstly show you how she did it, how you can position yourself in the internet marketing industry by zeroing in your goals, fine tuning your skills, and using your current job strategy to fuel your dreams by simply plugging into our proven system like Eden has. If, like her, you have an entrepreneurial mind, if, like Eden, you are wired to fly on your own, if, like Eden, you are hungry for change, and if, like Eden, you just needed someone to take your hand and lead you through that path, then poke your head here and claim your spot now. So, this is what we're talking about. She's ready, she trained me, and she is also ready to train you, and I'm also ready to train you. This is what we are talking about. We all started at the low level and learn to crawl, to walk, and to run. Here we are.
Thank you, Mosunmola. Okay, so what are the key takeaways? Well, the key takeaways from this topic is the truth is these women are any different from you. So they had the same fears, the same doubts, and the same questions. But they decided that staying stuck was scarier than trying something new. So they took that leap of faith, they went out of their comfort zone, and they did it. So now it's your turn. Back to you, Mosunmola.
So just comment ready if you are ready to start writing your own story, or send us a message and let's talk about how you can begin. Like all that you're talking about, everybody knows fully well that when you go to sleep, it is quite possible for somebody not to wake up. And yet we all sleep every day. So
Yes. Thank you, Mosunmola. Yeah, so we have arrived to the end of our life. So if you want to learn how you do, you can start your online business and start changing your life and your family's life. All you have to do is register in any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the same webinar that we have watched and that so many people in our community have watched, that has changed so many lives, and it keeps changing lives, including ours. So, uh, again, if you want to know how to do that, you just have to register in the website. So when you register in the website, you will receive an email that will have the link to register to the webinar, because we have a webinar every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So that link will take you to a page that will have two buttons. So one for Tuesday, one for Tuesday. So you can register for either one or for both. You also get a link to the replay. So just in case you can catch the live webinar, you can always catch the replay of the live webinar. So you can watch it at your own convenience, at home, at your own time. The third thing that we also invite you to our private Facebook group, where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Um, so you're probably wondering also, okay, so I register into to watch the webinar. So what am I going to see on the webinar? Well, on the webinar, you're going to learn how our online business plan works. And also you get to hear from the testimonials of the panelists. In this case, we're going to show you who were the panelists from this past Thursday's live webinar, where they share, why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So let's find out who were the hosts and panelists from this past Thursday's live webinar.
So we had as our host Melita, who is a manual osteopath. And then on the panel, we had Taylor, who is a registered nurse. And we had Jennifer, a school bus driver, and Karen, who is a former wedding planner.
And we also have Ashley, a construction manager, Chital, an educator, and Kelly, an ex-principal recruiter in MNC. So if you want to catch the this replay before the live webinar, the replay has subtitles in several languages, and the live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages: that's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So now you know what to do. If you want to learn more, how you can start your online business, all you have to do is register in any of the websites that appear on the screen. Now, we want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the live with us today. And for those catching the replay, also thank you so much. To our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. For those who doesn't follow us, you can follow us up here on the top to get to know us a little bit more, who we are and what type of content we post. If you are on YouTube, you can subscribe to our channel, press the notification bell so you get to know when we have new posts or when we go in live. So that way you don't miss any of those uh, topics or lives that we post. Um, so we want to say thank you to, we have a like emoji here from Just. So thank you for your like emoji. Thank you for
Thank
watching.
you.
Uh, and thank you for everyone. So now let's find out what is our next Sunday's topic.
Next Sunday's topic is building confidence online, showing up boldly and authentically.
Yes, that's what we're going to be talking next week. So you don't want to miss it. And that's the end of our live for today. So Thanks for being here. Remember, your story could inspire the next woman or the next man waiting for their sign. So
Yeah.
share your story because you never know who's on the other side listening to your story, and that could change their life. Your story could change their life. So, saying that, we want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Sunday for those who are on Sunday, and a happy blessed Monday for those who are on Monday. And happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. Thank you again for watching and for being here with us. And until the next episode of the Digital Business, I can she chat with
Mosunmola and
Mosunmola and Sandy.
Sandy.
Thank you for watching, everyone. God bless you all. And until next time. Bye, everyone.